Hola, minasan! Welcome back for another round of research reaction. I'm jumping in today back to the Amazing Digital Circus episode 2, my first ever reaction. I saw the first episode last week. Now I am seeing I'm seeing the latest episode this week, and it'll be the first time ever. First time ever. I'm very excited to see what Glitch has delivered. The title is Candy Carrier Chaos, so that's gonna be a fun watch. Make sure to support Glitch. You'll find a link down in the description below. Let's not waste any time and let's get reacting and researching. Most importantly, researching. I like the old song better. Glitch, 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 glitch.
Welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus!
Where everyone comes to die. Oh, I had a weird dream.
Hello?
Why am I so wavy all of a sudden? I know I should have been messing with them spider monkeys. Idle hands. Right off the bat, everything's all trippy.
Looks like our new friend's already abstracted.
Well, I guess we're not all cut out for it.
I don't even remember her name, honestly.
Game over. The user wins. Ooh, right down to the circle of her eyeball. Hey, don't look at me, I'm just a block.
Hey, Pomni, how'd you sleep? Are you still sleeping? I'll let you get back to it if you are. There she is. Hope you're doing all right. I know yesterday was a bit of a doozy.
Wow, this is day 2?
Oh, and don't worry about the whole abandoning me for the exit thing. It's perfectly understandable what you were going through at the time, and there's no hard feelings. You're all good.
I will kill you in your sleep if you ever do that again.
Well, let's forget about all that. Kane's got a new adventure today, and judging by what he's been teasing, it seems like it's gonna be a fun one.
Today's adventure is Candy Carrier Chaos! That's right. The Candy Canyon Kingdom's been robbed of their most valuable resource, maple syrup! It's up to you to bring the rotten bandits who stole it to sweet, buttery justice.
And save Canada.
Candy sounds sticky.
Very sticky indeed.
Sounds.
This is the test of the emergency broadcasting system. This is only a test.
I'm testing out a new AI in this one. It should be 57 times more immersive.
Ooh, a new AI. You don't want to mess with the new AI, Zuby?
Yeah, no. Well, sounds fun. What do you think, Pomni?
So, our entire existence here is just LARPing.
Well,
Why are you all just standing there? The Candy Canyon Kingdom needs you now.
No thanks, I'm trying to quit.
Ooh, what a setup. What is that? What a weird design. Oh my gosh, that's trippy. Is that like an elephant or something? I don't know, man. That's crazy. So we ended up in the land of candy in Wreck-It Ralph, I see. I like it's abstract in and of itself, but look at what is it with the textures here? They look very okay. Is that the yeah, the bottom right candies? They look like those sweet and sours Those sour ones, you know, sour worms. Lower the gate! Lower the gate! Oh my gosh, our oppressors are here! Hooray! Hooray for our oppressors! We're gonna be eaten alive! Now they're gonna put us in a car and crash us into a wall! Yay! Hooray!
Wow, Kinger, check out this castle. It's amazing.
They've even got little candy bugs here. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, this place is great.
It's the princess!
Keep breaking that.
Ah, you must be the brave knight sent to us by God to help us with our recent
Oh my gosh.
What's the vibe?
I like you already.
Look, Pomni, we're already friends with the princess.
I'm not a child. You don't have to hype me up.
I assume you've been informed of your mission. The bandits that robbed us use a modded syrup tanker, so we figured the best way to go head-to-head with them is to give you a war rig of your own.
Say hello to Killdozer. Oh my gosh, it is a Killdozer.
What time period is this supposed to be again?
Here's the key back into the kingdom for when you've secured the goods. I trust you not to let it fall into the wrong hands.
You can count on me, Your Highness.
Oh, please, call me Lou.
Will do, Lou.
I call shotgun.
Now it's time to hit the Fury
God, is
Road.
that the horn? Ugh, that sucks. Gangle, you drive.
Farewell, good knights. I have every faith in you.
Oh my gosh, it really is going Mad Max here. Alright, everybody, let's call up Bullet Town and have them chased.
Do you think your mum's gonna pull through if we get all this back to the village?
I'm sure she will. This much syrup would save hundreds of people.
We won't know for sure until we get back to the village. She's a fighter, though. She taught me everything I know.
Crikey.
Oi! Don't get too comfy, lads. Looks like they've sent someone after us.
We're gonna get that strip on the baby.
All right, Gangle. When we catch up to them, I'll jump over, crawl inside, and shoot them repeatedly until they're unrecognizable.
I feel like that violates some kind of convention.
You're violating my ears with your clapback. Get driving, driver.
So, Pomni, I'm sure there's some way you could help out here. Maybe when we catch up to them, we could...
Gotta be assertive. Like this.
Oh!
Jax!
Ah, that's perfect. Just hold that pose. I gotta get something.
Jax, you.
You know, I swear there was some kind of bazooka back here, but I'm having such trouble finding it.
Pomni, take this!
Here it is. All right, Pomni. You just stay like that, and I'll cross over.
This poor child. This poor child. What is wrong with these people? Are they not reading the room here? Are they not reading the room? Why aren't they reading the room here? This child, they just keep traumatizing this child more.
Nice going, Pomni. Now I have no bridge.
Aha! Gotcha! The arms aren't long enough.
This lot's trouble. Let's see how that rig does on those rocks around there.
The arms aren't short enough to shift the gear.
What? Rocky Road.
Ooh, now we're cooking. Hey, Ribbons, up and at 'em.
I don't think we...
Aren't you supposed to be submissive and agreeable? Move it!
Furiosa.
Oh, these fellas just don't know when to quit, do they? Hey, quit mucking about and get back up here!
Oh yeah, right.
Everyone all right?
Can you repeat the question? I couldn't hear you over the knives.
Hey, Gangle, you should ram into him.
What? You should not ram them. Pomni's still on board.
Do it, it'll be epic.
Why are there so many knives back here?
Do it, or I'll tell Ragatha about the figurine thing.
Are you guys trying
These guys are whack jobs. Let's give him some of this.
Oh, no more ramming? Guess I have to tell Ragatha about the thing now.
Oh my god.
Barney, take this!
Hey, Kinger, is that rope attached to anything?
I don't know. Let me check.
Ah, my chest.
I blame you for this.
Welcome to the grid. Light cycle program activated.
Lads?
Interesting. We're following him, huh?
Hello? Anyone?
Man, that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. We're gonna follow him at this point. Although it's supposed to be a game, I guess. I guess it's supposed to be a game. It just seemed a little weak on the weak sauce there. It seemed a little too weak. The whole setup. I was feeling a little on the bored side. It's like, where are we going with this? I know it's supposed to be a game, but it just seems weird. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're supposed to get the syrup, and they're just doing. I mean, it didn't grab the whole Mad Max feel, the parody and such. But eventually, we'll find out. Hopefully, this will answer a lot of questions. Is he gonna like join them or something? Oh wow. Oh wow, even him. Play pieces. Ow! Ah, my hand! Have you ever stared into the stars? Have you danced in the pale?
Huh?
Where are we? What's all this?
I don't know. We're somewhere under the map, I think.
Map? Why aren't you or any of your crew up here?
I'm not sure. Because we are not NPCs.
NPCs? What are you on about? What
Is
are
it-
you people?
Is this Breath of the Wild trap or something? My gosh, I'm having.
Mom?
You have a mom?
Shouldn't she be here with everyone else? I can't even remember her face. Did she ever have a face? Was anything ever real?
Okay, wait. Don't think about that. I think there must be a way to launch ourselves back up, right?
I'm having Rick and Morty moment. Rick and Morty.
I want you to tell me exactly what I am.
You are an anomaly. A glitch in the construct of the Matrix.
Ooh, is everyone everybody okay?
No.
Oh, man. Poor Pomni. I hope she's all right.
Poor Pomni? How about poor us? We're one tanker away from being Augustus Gloop.
Oh, wow, what a reference. I'm the great mighty Pooh.
Deceive me? A delicious gift from within the kingdom gates? Don't mind if I do.
Whoa, 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 buddy! We're not food, we're not candy, we're none of that!
We're not even
You
a
don't
squirrel.
want us.
Oh, not candy? How am I expected to eat something that's not made of candy? I'm sorry.
Pomni always seems to miss the big loopy monsters.
Who are you, anyway?
I am the Fudge. I used to live within the kingdom walls, but I was banished by that rotten princess after I ate too many of the delicious townfolk. Oh, they were so delicious. Sometimes I can hear them calling to me.
I can.
Oh, God. That just sounds like murder.
Is it really murder if it's delicious? Answer me that.
You make it.
I figured he was going to say make a good point. I was going to say no, but I think Jax is going to have a better answer than this.
Great point.
No, it's a bad point!
Why don't you leave this to me before I start thinking your hair looks like licorice?
Jax!
Oh wow, it kinda does.
Stop!
Well, Mr. Fudge, you seem like an upstanding guy with real noble goals.
Oh, I'm not. If you knew what I did in my free time, oh, you'd be sickened.
Well, we don't need to know
As
about
I
your
was
porn.
saying, I happen to know a way into the kingdom walls. If you'd be willing to help us out in return.
Hey, when did you...
Shut up, licorice hair.
Here, hide it with this.
Oh, you must be some kind of master of unlocking things. Come to free me from my outdoor prison.
That's me. All we need you to do is help us bring some dirty bandits to justice.
There they are.
I saw the Reaper wink at me.
Wait, what just happened?
You want to try helping out at all?
Do you not see I'm having a Rick and Morty moment? Am I Rick or am I Morty? Tell me.
You okay?
No.
You want to talk about it?
What are you, my
What is there to
therapist?
talk about?
I don't just want to leave you here.
Why not? I don't matter in the slightest. I'm nothing. My life, my memories, my friends. It's all fake.
This may seem weird, but I think I know the feeling. Well, maybe not the exact feeling, but
Then stop relating to me.
feeling like you're nothing is kind of normal. I mean, people even feel like that in the world I came from. But you still care about your buddies up there, don't you? I'm sure they still care about you.
What does it matter? What do we have when you people leave? We're just obstacles. Created to be defeated and forgotten.
Stomped on like a Goomba.
Well, you don't have to be. The circus, the place I'm from, well, I'm originally from somewhere else. But if it has to be my home, maybe it can be yours too. The people there are interesting, at the very least. Maybe you could be somebody real there.
I say yes. Add another character. He looks like he's got potential to be a great addition to the show. They need to bring him in there. I'll be very, very sad if he ends up deleted or something. I hope he doesn't get deleted. He seems like a really cool character.
Why are you trying to cheer me up? How does this benefit you at all?
Because I'm losing my sanity.
I guess I just don't want you to feel like you're nothing. I don't want anybody to feel like that.
But I'm not even a real person. Would I even belong?
I'm sure you wouldn't belong any less than me. And I could use a friend.
A friend? You're a strange little character. Suppose I could give it a try. All I ask is that we don't tell the lads about this. They're a couple of bright-eyed yobbos. I don't want to drag them down with me.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's your name, by the way?
Gummy-goo.
Wow, that's just about as dumb as my name.
What do you have in mind in terms of getting us out of here?
I don't know. Maybe some kind of glitch with the truck's collisions. I'm not really sure how we could. Alright, I'm just throwing stuff at the wall here. If this doesn't work, we can try something else.
You're the expert here.
I'm really not. But let's see how it goes. I just realized this might be a little violent.
Have you seen Inside Out? Nah, I haven't. What happens then? Well, you're probably gonna have to jump out so I can be able to be free. And I'm trapped here forever? Yeah, basically. No. Man, what a freakish, surreal area here. This is crazy.
Gotta say, this is a lot more anticlimactic than I was hoping it'd be.
What were you hoping for?
You know, like one big final battle, bloodshed, death, chaos, whatever.
Are you sure they disappeared? It wasn't that they fell off or something?
I can't say for sure, but yes, definitely.
It's not like the boss to vanish with a clown. Very unusual.
Well, that's concerning.
Well, if worst comes to worst, we could always ask Kane to find her.
I'm more worried she's having another horrible experience. She still seems really upset about what happened yesterday. I don't think she really likes me that much.
It's only been
It's
day
hard for
2.
anybody to go through. Don't take it too personally. I remember how long it took for you to adjust.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised you remember that.
Remember what?
My gosh.
You guys have a second truck that flies?
Yeah. Wait, no, we don't. No, not at all.
Down I go.
Great, we got poo everywhere now.
Couldn't keep it in, could we?
What's all this stuff?
The great mighty poo.
Mommy, are you okay? Well, what happened?
Yeah, I'm fine. I made a new friend.
Boss, where have you been? We got fudged.
You don't want to know. Good to see you, lads.
Why are there 2 bad guy trucks?
Ah, that's a good
This
dad.
one's full of syrup too.
Oh, yeah. Suppose it is. Well, you don't suppose my mates here could take this one back to the village, could they?
I guess. Since there's 2 of them, there'd be no real harm.
I'm so unbelievably disappointed right now.
Well, maybe there'll be blood, death, and violence in the next adventure.
Ha 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 ha, how wholesome.
Uh-oh, yeah. This is Gummy-goo. He's gonna come back to the circus with us.
Oh, is that allowed?
His reality was kind of completely shattered. I feel like it was the least I could offer him, opposed to just leaving him behind.
Hey, that's good of you, Pony.
Let's take this dumb truck to the dumb kingdom, I guess. How
How wholesome. It seems like everything resolved itself in the end. Okay. Everything resolved itself in the end. There's nobody going crazy at all. Where's the craziness? I want some people going crazy here. Give me some crazy people.
Thanks to you brave knights, our kingdom will once again thrive. I'm sure it was no easy task.
You have no idea.
Farewell, brave knights. Have fun executing that bandit fella.
Yes, that is what we're doing.
Oh, hey! Maybe I didn't leave the gate unlocked for nothing after all.
What? I thought he was dead. You still did that?
Okay, wait. You did what now?
Well, love to help you again sometime. Bye!
Welcome to shelled hamburgers.
So this is the circus, huh? I gotta get used to this.
Oh, looks like one of these guys made it through.
Wait, what?
Oh! What the? He just got rid of him. Yo. Kane has no chill. My man's like Thanos. Oh, man. Poor Pomni. After all that. Look at that poor face. Look at this poor child. How much more does she have to put up with this? Oh, man.
Wait, what?
I know you guys love your NPCs, but if I start losing track of who's a human and who's an NPC, who knows what could happen?
To me. Wow. Wow.
Well, I'm gonna go drink water. It's been a while since I've done that.
Wow.
Sheesh, I thought he'd never leave. I'm really sorry about that, Pomni. At least you tried. You know, he might be back in a future adventure. I know Kane sometimes likes to reuse NPCs.
But it won't be the same.
Got everything ready.
Let's kill the child.
You at least want to join us for Kaufmo's funeral? We like to have a little funeral service to remember the people who abstract. This one just got pushed around a bit with your arrival and everything.
It's the least we can do to honor their memory.
Wow, this is so morbid. Oh my gosh. This is dark.
I always think I'm prepared for these things, but then you set up the picture and, well, I'm already breaking.
I don't want to be one. Oh my gosh. This is so dark. Make some more. Make some more. My gosh, this chaotic technicolor madness. Written by Gooseworks. What's going on here? Is there more? Oh, okay. Oh man. Anything else? No. Oh man. Big Bang. Hot dang. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This world. Oh man. I don't know what to say. This is crazy. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know what to say. They give you it's very mysterious, I could tell you that much, and I'm liking the mystery. You know, Pomni's finding all these hidden stuff, you know, all these glitches and hidden stuff inside this game program. But the crazy thing is the whole existential crisis. The whole entire existential crisis thing is quite insane. and poor Pomni, it's like, how much, like, she's already having nightmares as it is. It's very hard to explain because it's all one big mind game. Like, look, this is all a mind game here, you know. And then she wakes up like, what the heck's going on, and everything, you know. I mean, this is the first time she actually slept in this form, and all that waviness. I mean, the mystery of... I mean, we know they're inside the computer, but it's like, what the heck happened? And not only that, but what's happening to everybody who turns abstract? Like, are they alive in the real world? It's pretty trippy. The game, this supposed game, wasn't how you say, compelling. You know, it's supposed to be Mad Max, but didn't get any Mad Max, you know, like Mad Max jokes or anything. It's just one big Mad Max reference, and this was the weakest part, honestly. It really was the weakest part. But the best part was when we got to here. We got inside the freaking grid. Now this is the best part. I actually, I really like this. You know, saying they ended up getting, let's see here, Gummy Goo and Pomni ended up in Tron. They ended up in Tron, and what was great about it, what I liked about it was here, where he, you know, finds out that he's not who he is, you know, that he is basically an NPC, and that's actually a great take. I like this take because we got to see from the human point of view, Pomni and the others. Now we get to see from the NPC point of view. What happens when they find out that they are not who they seem to be, and his whole freak out and everything was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm surprised that, in a sense, I'm surprised that he didn't go screaming and wilding out, and I'm glad for that. Instead, he just goes through this whole big existential mind screw, trying to understand what the heck is going on here. You know, look at that. He's like, oh, just like Pomni trying to figure out and everything. And watching the two bond is great and everything. Then we get the Great Mighty Pooh. We get introduced to the Great Mighty Pooh, that's for sure. And this really went nowhere, honestly. This side of the plot really didn't go anywhere. It was just to get Pomni from point A to point B, which is okay, you know. But I would have liked to have some moments. I think that's why I wasn't feeling it. This little sequence here, because of the fact that this was an opportunity. I would say this was an opportunity for us to get to know the characters away from Pomni. How they, not just so much how they interact with each other, but it would have been great if they would have discussed something. You know what I'm saying? You know, talked about, try and do a world builder or anything instead of trying to solve this little problem or something. You know, like, we could have gotten some good insight into more insight into the characters and everything. Instead, you know, they're just trying to solve the problem, and this is the weakest part, you know. And not only that, but we get this guy here, the Great Mighty Pooh, the Fudge. They just talk no jutsu the whole thing. He didn't. I would have expected maybe an action sequence, some kind of, you know, like some kind of conflict. You know, their lives in danger, and we get to see how each of them react and respond to the danger. Maybe even get into insight of what would happen if they died in the game. I would have liked to have seen that. Instead, we just get this conversation. Why? I don't know. but it lacked fun, it lacked punch, and it didn't give me information to these characters. You know, this would have been a great opportunity to see how they coordinated, how they operated, how they worked, how they interacted with each other. You know, and we didn't get that in a moment like this. So it seemed more like this story wanted to focus on Pomni and Gamigu, and if that was the case, then it should have stayed here for a little bit more longer than having that conversation. Like, the conversation didn't even have to happen. He could have just popped up, you know what I'm saying, and we could have circled back to that part where they're freed or something. You know, they're just riding along and be like, oh, okay, and focus primarily on this, because this would have been a great chance for Pomni to really talk about who she is to this NPC, because the NPC is going through a similar experience in the moment. You know, because this is her second day. And they are having while they are having a conversation and understanding and everything, like right here, you know what I'm saying, we could have learned a little bit more about Pomni. You know what I'm saying, she could have talked a little bit about herself, without giving too much away. I mean, we didn't have to get her whole entire life, but she could have just said, you know, a little something, you know what I'm saying, and at least tell him how she feels about being trapped in the world. That would have been a great chance there, because the human players who are trapped with her, they're not reading the room. They're clearly not reading the room. They're just treating it as a Monday, but they're not putting in a strong effort. You know, they know that, you know, that there's a whole adjustment period that's got to be done here, and instead of trying to guide her, they're just and I put that on Kane for the most part. They're just throwing her into the deep end at every turn, and she's having a hard time adjusting and everything. But here, this would have been a great chance to gotten a little bit more to know more about Pomni's as a human, you know, where she, you know, what was happening with her as a human. But like I said, we didn't have to go into great details. She could have at least, provided us with some extra clues to who she is. Like, maybe she could have said, you know, I mean, she said that she was playing the game, but she could have, being where she's at and how they got in there. She could have talked about what her last moments were to him, at the very least. You know what I'm saying? For us, the audience, we could have gotten that piece of information. He would have understood it, and they probably could have made some plans or something of that manner. But it would have had a great payoff at the end, at the very end. At the very end, where again, nothing exciting happened here. They shot out, killed off the great mighty Pooh, and they resolved everything. And Jax, of course, leaves them to devastation because he didn't close the whole gate. But right here at this part, this would have this was the big payoff. This would have been a great payoff if we had more time. If we hadn't gone through, see. Like that. This would have. There we go. I'll put it at that. How you say? This would have been. This was the payoff right here, where Pomni gave him information about what happened to her, and like it. We didn't have to get the reveal or anything. It could have been a vague feeling. Like, she could have been like, I was playing a game, and suddenly I just blacked out, and I woke up, but it felt like I was falling. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have to be any great detail or anything. It could have just been a clue. And he would have gotten that information, you know what I'm saying, that piece of information. He probably would have maybe made a wild guess or something, you know what I'm saying, a wild guess. Now that he's experiencing existentialism, he probably would have made a wild guess that maybe it's a similar situation to how they got into that grid area, and that could have at least planted a seed in her head. But then but then when when they show up, then we get this kill shot from Kane, and it would have been like, say like he would have been like, Gummiku could have been like, well, let me help you. I'm gonna help you figure this whole thing out. So now she's got an ally in him, but then this happens, and she loses her one ally that she could trust because they were able to bond the way they did. That would have been a great payoff. It would have been a great payoff, and that would have been, showing that Kane, saying that Kane won't let NPCs get like that. Like Kane still is Kane. Like he still behaves the way he's behaving. He doesn't have to spell it out that, oh, we don't need NPCs here to because they'll reveal things. It's just, this is fine. This whole thing is fine. the overall and yeah, that even Kane is going through some weird crisis. Like, what in the heck is going on here? Even Kane is going through a crisis, and it looks like he's trying to cope and deal with everything. So poor Pomni, this would have been I think maybe a little bit more maybe a little bit more cooking, just to flesh it all out. Would have helped this episode out, but with regards to the B plot, like the B plot could have been shaved down a little bit, because the A plot, her being in the thing, would have helped, and we finally get to see that they hold a funeral, because yes, you are dead, you are perma-dead, you are dead for good. Abstract kills you. It kills humans. And that's horrifying, because what did they, because, wow. And the question is, what happens to the real body? I can only assume, as per rules of being downloaded while still playing a video game, is that if you die in the game world, you die in the real world. So this is very morbid and very dark. They're mourning and everything, but I guess I'm not sure what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm liking that. There's plenty of good mystery in this. Plenty of good mystery. This is very good mystery going on here, and I like it. I just feel like they could have put a few more clues in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be like, I'm not talking about the revelation. All Gummiku had to do was, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could have just said how it felt like entering in, like the last thing she could remember, but she can't remember. You know what I'm saying? Like, her memories are gone, if I remember correctly. Her memories are gone, but like that dream. You know what I'm saying? She could have correlated the dream with maybe that's how she got here, kind of thing. You know what I mean? That she got here. She still remembers that she's a human and everything, after all. So her memory's not 100% wiped out. She just forgot her name, and probably other stuff. But you know what I'm saying? Like, her memories. There was a lot of potential to this. There's a lot of potential to this with the storytelling, with the writing, and I think that it could have worked with a little bit more tweakage in the dialogue. Just a little bit more tweakage, and giving us a little bit more revelations. You know what I'm saying? Like, give us a clue in for speculations and such. So it's okay. You know what I'm saying? The fun factor with the game needs a little bit more fun factor, because it was very boring. But the grid part with Pomni and Gummiku, I like it. It gave us a much bigger look at the world. You know what I'm saying? The NPCs, if they find out, they will snap out of it. They'll snap out of their NPC routines and become a little bit more normalized, in a sense, like a human being. I doubt that they're humans, but it's very interesting that the computer programmings could go beyond what the NPCs can go beyond what they originally programmed, and could end up having a crisis moment. So that's actually a very good insight in the world build, and I'm hoping to see more of that from the NPCs. Like they start breaking away from, from their programming and start getting existential and everything, and see where it goes beyond that. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good thing. So an okay episode. It's an okay episode. You know what I'm saying? The B plot and the A plot are just oil and vinegar kind of thing, but I would like to see the games to be a little bit more fleshed out, a little bit more fun, a little bit more exciting, and most importantly, it can fit the plot rather than just being getting Pomni from point A to point B. Get it from point A to point B, and actually have relevance to whatever it is that Kane is planning, or whoever put them in there is planning, and so on. You know what I'm saying? To make the games more interesting and make the story a lot more interesting, even more interesting, because there's something, because they got something going here, but it just needs a little bit more time to cook, a little bit more time to cook. So hopefully episode 3 will take the next steps. Hopefully it will take next steps, and we'll get and you know what I'm saying, and the story will. The A plots and the B plots, the games will be much better, a lot more dynamic, a little bit more threatening, and we get more insight into other things about what's going on in this world and why these humans are trapped here and getting killed off by abstraction. All right. So be sure to comment, like, subscribe, follow. You know you want to, and head on over to Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com and grab yourself a copy of the Puzzle Man Strange Fantasy novel written by me. You'll find a link down in the description below, along with links to other merch such as pins, stickers, t-shirts, music. Help yourself. Thank you for your patronage. Enjoy the products. And if you understood all that, type "I understand" down in the comment section below. A little gimmick. And if you're interested, you can join me on my live multi-stream on Twitch and Kick every Monday through Thursday, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you in the chat room and hanging out. So with that said, until the next reaction video, thank you for joining me. I wish you all a good night. Buenas noches, and oyasumi nasai.